presentation. How's everybody doing today? Awesome! I'm excited too because we're about to get a closer look at some of the amazing animals in Shed's care. My name is Joseph and I'll be your guide, and I'm going to need your help in creating our live experience today. Throughout the presentation, I hope you'll participate and join in on the fun as we learn more about these extraordinary animals and how they thrive in nature. Now first, before we get started, there's an announcement that I'd like to share with all of you. A little more than a month ago, one of the beluga whales that lives here at Shed, Mayak, gave birth to a calf. And it's a very, very exciting time here at Shed because of it. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I want to do is get to know all of you a little bit more. So, on the count of 3, everybody shout out where you're visiting from at the same time. Is everyone ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was fantastic. I definitely heard Chicago in there. I heard Michigan. I think I heard someone shout the Northwest, and I was like, wow, cool. Way to keep it broad. I also heard Indiana in there, and I think I heard Florida as well. Is there any Florida folks in the audience? Any Florida people? No, just me? Okay. Well, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. Show of hands, how many of us are visiting from outside the country? Very cool. How many of us are visiting more than 500 miles away? Awesome! Well, wherever you're visiting from, we are glad to have you. But now, let's go ahead and meet the Pacific white-sided dolphins and learn a little bit more about where they're from. So, starting over here on our left is Cottrell and Sagu. To the back is Cree and Makoa. To the far right is Munchkin. Alright folks, let's check out the map. The water they're swimming in is cold. Pacific white-sided dolphins live in the chilly waters of the North Pacific. The highlighted areas on the screen. Now, like humans, dolphins are mammals, but while our human bodies are adapted for life on the land, dolphins are uniquely adapted for life in the water. So, let's look at one major difference. Dolphins, they've got flippers. Now, these flippers, known as pectoral flippers, help them swim. We're taking a closer look at munchkins right now. Now, those flippers, they help them steer through the water while the dolphins are swimming. They're called pectoral flippers. And they actually have a very interesting series of bones. And this single detail reveals a lot about the animal system past. So, let's take a moment and try something out real quick. Everyone go ahead and raise one of your hands. Take your other hand and see if you can feel all of your bones that are pictured in that x-ray of a human arm and hand. Can you find all of your bones all the way to the tips of your fingers? All right, let's go ahead and pull up an x-ray of a dolphin's pectoral flipper. Notice how similar the bones are? Scientists estimate that millions of years ago, the ancestors of dolphins and whales used to live on land. Probably around the time of the dinosaurs' extinction. At some point, dolphins and whales left the land to dwell in the water. All right, folks, let's go ahead and check out those tails. Those are called flukes. They don't have any bones or muscles in them at all, but watch how the dolphins move their flukes up and down to paddle through the water. Nice. Now the fin on the back of the dolphin, that's the dorsal fin. That helps the dolphin stay upright while they're swimming. And that muscular area in the tail section, that's called the peduncle. And that provides power stroke for forward movement or tail walks. It also provides the power for acrobatic jumps and large splashes. So folks, let's take a closer look at one of these amazing abilities. I want to know how human and dolphin jumping compares. So for this next part, I'm going to need a human volunteer. Someone who thinks that they could jump very high and did not participate during pre-show. Let's see here. I'm looking for someone who's sitting in their seat, keeping their hand raised nice and high. How about my friend right here? Come on down. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Yeah? What's your name? Or no, where are you visiting from? Chicago Heights, very cool. Come on down this way. We got this cool ruler set up for you. Now, Arno, we're gonna have you stand right in front of this roller and face the audience. Everyone wave hello. All right, so on the count of 3, we're gonna have you jump the highest jump you've ever jumped in your life, okay? You got this? You got this, I believe in you. Audience, let's count down from 3. Is everyone ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump! That was fantastic, Arno. That was about a foot off the ground. Great job. You may head back to your seat, my friend. Let's give Arno a big round of applause, everyone. Now, the human high jump record is currently just over 8 feet. That barrier has only been broken once back in 1993, and you usually need a running start to get up that high. Now, dolphins, they can leap to great heights at a regular basis. So let's see what a dolphin jump looks like in action. That was pretty incredible. Let's go ahead and get a measurement of the dolphin jumping. So Pacific white-sided dolphins, they can soar as high as 20 feet in the air, which is really impressive. But they're known for their acrobatics. So let's take a moment to appreciate Pacific white-sided dolphins and their impressive aerials. Ready? Let's meet another animal we take care of here at Shed. Please welcome a California sea lion named Cruz. Now, Cruz is a very special rescue animal who was brought to Shed around 2012 after being found stranded and disoriented near Santa Cruz Beach, California. Now, x-rays have determined that Cruz is completely blind. So, when we are interacting with Cruz, we use touch, we use sound, and we are using a target rather to help Cruz find their way around. Clearly though, nothing slows this young sea lion down. Now like the name suggests, California sea lions, they live off of America's west coast, the highlighted areas on the map. And sea lions have the amazing ability to live on both land and in water. So let's check out some cool examples. Sometimes sea lions will fan their flippers on a warm day to help them cool off. Those large, powerful forelimbs help them swim at speeds of up to 25 miles an hour. Sea lions are also incredibly strong. They'll use those flippers to help them steer through the water with great precision and to walk on land. Now, sea lions, they've got big appetites. Their teeth are designed to catch, grasp, and tear their food. However, they actually swallow most of their food whole. Now, sea lions are also confused with another popular marine mammal, seals. But one way that you can distinguish a California sea lion from a seal is their external ear flaps. Take a closer look. Speaking of ear flaps, sea lions have great hearing, even underwater. But I'd like to know how human hearing compares. So for this next part, we're going to hear some sounds, see some colorful flashing lights. If you think those sounds are coming from your left, raise your left hand. If you think those sounds are coming from your right, raise your right hand. Let's go ahead and give this a try. First sound, please. That's right, everybody. That sound was coming from your right. Looks like Cruz got that one too. Let's go ahead and try one more. Next sound, please. Good job, Cruz. And it looks like everyone got that one as well. That one was on your left. All right, everybody. So you can see, human sea lion hearing very similar on land, but underwater, sea lions can hear significantly better than humans can. They can hear with such incredible accuracy, they are able to hunt at great depths and even in the dark. All right, folks, let's go ahead and say goodbye to Cruz.